Please don't let this not be another 40-minute intro.
Hey, it won't, my bro. My body's suffering today. Eh?
You are suffering?
Are you sick?
You are the suffer.
I literally sit next to you, my bro.
So it doesn't mean I don't know.
But on that note, fine gentlemen's, Timothy's.
Oh boy, touching my stuff.
Sorry. I'm excited. As you people at home can see, you spoke. You said we came with the broke boy energy. You said step there, don't come with the broke boy energy.
None of that, no more.
We don't got no more broke boy energy. For all you TikTok lovers, we are the Timothy's.
Yeah.
We've invested.
Finally.
You can't see them, but we've invested. Megan even got 3 screens now, boss. She's hearthy. That one also works, eh?
Faisal got a promotion.
Faisal got a promotion to sound. Are we up here?
Do you think Faisal's promotion was rather a demotion?
It wasn't warranted, if I can say that.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, guys, welcome to Coins and Chuckles, episode 6. We are so glad you've stayed with us. I wanted to say ride or die. But then I thought of Fast and Furious.
I don't think people are dying for this.
No. So, but yeah, thank you for riding the journey out with us.
Yeah.
As you can see, we've improved. We've taken your feedback. You guys said, you guys sound like trash.
Lyrics.
So now, we don't sound so much like trash.
I'm a rapper.
As you can see, Megan got some new equipment. He's like,
What?
She's making sound effects.
Boss.
Sound effects, Kenny. Sound
I was like
effects.
somebody watching a video right
I
now.
was also like, Faisal, you just got a promotion, boss. Please don't screw this up. But on a real note, welcome to episode 6. Thank you for English bundle decline.
Thank you for
once
what?
Again. Thank you for riding this journey with us. Thank you for being along. We know it's taken some time. The more I say episode 6, the more I think about what series?
The Vicario series that he has to get
Hey, the
to.
gents don't even have to shout anymore.
Episode
They got
10 is
quality
coming, bro.
mics.
Episode 10 is coming.
You know the
Yeah, the faster that episode 10 comes, the more I'm getting scared. I have to start making them meta-humans. Them meta-vicars.
How many are you making?
10.
10.
10 to celebrate
10
10.
of one thing.
No, they all have different emotions. So I'm thinking making meta versions of me. But obviously like caricatures, not exactly me.
Okay.
Yeah, and then...
Makes sense.
Yeah, and making 10 and making like...
But I'm a rapper.
Making one.
Oh, sorry.
Making one of each. But without further ado, for those people who are new, also we saw you're watching in Sweden, you're watching in India. For some reason, you're watching in Australia.
Why you say for some reason you're supposed to say thank you?
But thank you. We love you
Thank
down
you.
under, mates. But why are you laughing, boss? They call each other that.
I know.
Yeah,
No,
mate.
no, nothing's wrong.
It's not Cape Town, mate. It's Australia, mate.
Let's stop.
Okay, Megan, can you hear this?
Am I looping you up too much?
Yes.
Too moist. Too much. Must I substitute it?
Nah, that's fine.
I run with
Continue.
it?
You're doing what you're doing. Thank you to all those that are watching.
I can carry on. Thank you to all of you guys at home who are watching. Thank you for all who have subscribed. If you haven't, we are the Coins and the Chuckles.
Well,
And-
we are the Coins.
And that's the
That's the
Chuckles.
Chuckles.
As you can see, because he's not interested
Say hi
at
to the people,
all.
bro.
No, you not realize that these are like very good quality couches, eh? I'm always rubbing them. And very, very nice suede. You know what I'm saying? Good material.
Boss, you've been in here for 6 weeks. We've been in the studio. You don't realize now.
You know, in life. Exactly.
But in
what's
life, tell me who you are, good sir. Those people that are on you don't know.
Just a quick disclaimer. Today I am suffering so much. These Owens threatened me to come in here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm Kenny today. Also been Waleed later on. After like 15 minutes, I'll be fine.
Oh, you'll be
That's what-
sustainated.
Yes, I'll be sustained.
And you?
Okay, I don't know anything about threatening people, but I'm just Chad.
I have receipts.
No baby
He
names.
keeps receipts of people who threaten him.
No baby
However,
names.
no baby names, no punchununus, no cucarachas, none of those things, just Chad. Thank you.
Just Chad.
And who are you, brother?
Well, I go by many names.
Here we go.
They call me in these office premises Tiago Silva, Mix, Mickey. But there's one very important one by the variation and name of. Thank you, fine channel.
Feels weird. We can't scream anymore.
Yeah, you can't scream because the mic's going to run, you know.
We're gonna hurt people.
But since now we know who you are, and we know who you are, and we know who I am, what is this?
This is Coins and Chuckles, Web3 based podcast slash video slash vlog slash. It's a lot, eh? We a lot. We
Slash
do a lot.
everything.
We talk about all things Web3, crypto, blockchain. Is it what? Fika? No.
Fintech.
Fintech. That's it. Fintech, NFTs. How could I forget NFTs? And yeah. What am I missing?
Metaverse.
Yes, Metaverse, which is something that was newly added. Yeah, that's what we do. Hi.
I'm always thinking that fintech is like a department from Sanlam.
That's also why I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
confused
they buy SaaS.
every time. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, dog, go stand in the queue at Fintech.
Taking it
You
out
know?
there.
Customer 11256. Welcome to FinTech. This
sounds
system
like that.
is currently
It does, it
offline.
does.
Please come again tomorrow. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
But since you sold them what we speak about, why do we speak about it?
Well, we speak about it to educate people, you and everybody else, about Web3 space in a more relaxed way.
Yeah, for the everyday person on the
Without
streets.
Having to stress about what is this and what is that.
Am I gonna get scammed?
Yeah. And we have some chuckles in between because we have Kenny.
He's right there.
He's right there. And yeah, just for your enjoyment and for you to know more about crypto.
For your enjoyment. Can you see the second DOP? He went up to sound manager, now he's
Really?
Faisal! Faisal!
It's going to be our last day.
See your last day, sound manager boss.
Right. Where were we?
Just-
Anyway, let's speak about the Metaverse. Well, not Metaverse. Somewhat of a Metaverse. Let's speak about Apple. And I think,
Augmented reality.
yes, augmented reality.
Which is part of a metaverse, you're right.
Yeah, and Apple came in hard, as everybody knows. And
Wow.
for those who don't know, Apple came in hard with the
What did we say last episode?
New vision.
When Apple does it,
they do it right.
100%,
That's the thing.
boss.
So they've obviously made a brand new Apple Vision Pro, and I think I'm gonna give it over to Kenny.
Why?
the Frenchy fry.
Because you're like an Apple geek, bro. Like you know everything.
You want to buy a 2,500 rand silicone cover from Apple Store just because it says Apple.
Quality. You know? And brand marketing and stuff. But then, yeah, regarding that whole thing.
He's so unused to the mic. Look at him. Look at him.
Let's not
yeah.
get distracted.
We're professionals now, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can proudly call myself an elegance man, you know what I'm saying? But then, yeah, where do I even start, man? The Apple Vision Pro.
I think you
Tell
can
us what
start
it
at the
is.
price.
No, don't start with the price. Don't
no,
scare him.
I'm joking.
Tell us what it is. Tell us what it does, why you're excited about it, and then tell us the price.
So, like we mentioned on our last episode, every time somebody hears the term metaverse, they're picturing Ready Player One.
Yes.
Something like that. You just put on your goggles and step into this fantasy world that you can do pretty much anything you want. But then Apple came through and they were like, hey, yo, remember that thing you guys call virtual reality that you are all going crazy over? Here's augmented reality. It's like a blend between that and an experience of integrating the digital world with the real world. I'm flowing.
You are.
So the biggest take from that from most techno heads like us over here, as we've been speaking, is that we pretty much don't really care about the whole, oh no, you can FaceTime somebody, you can move apps, you can whatever. We care more about the immersive world that Web3 is introducing, which is the metaverse.
Yeah,
and then it's gonna be not to say it's gonna be. Well, it is actually gonna be because there's no doubt that the devs in
Silicon
bloody
Valley.
Sandbox, you know what I'm saying? This is Silicon. What does
Silicon
Silicon
Valley.
Valley actually do? I know that thing. I thought it was like a street where people live or something.
No, it's where all the like big tech companies of the world are. It's like, you know how you will have, for example, like a certain place that is known for, let's just China. Like they're known for, they make products or whatever. Silicon Valley is known as the tech giant like hub.
So it's like the name of a place?
Yeah.
Like Santon?
Yeah, like Santon.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, those people obviously are seeing this opportunity, and then Apple being on the forefront of almost everything related to technology these days, they're gonna try to capitalize on that. In order to do that, they're gonna try to go along with its vision, but then also make it better because Apple is all about quality. You know what I'm saying? So then I feel like within the next one to 5 I feel like within the next 1 to 5 years going forward, we're going to be in a space where like we can fully integrate ourselves within the metaverse because the technology is already here. Now the only thing that's left is for dev guys like the two of you, which I hope you guys can start with your upcoming game. You can blend in a little bit of that augmented reality vibe. You know what I'm saying?
You
Good
have
luck to y'all.
a lot of faith in us,
Good luck to
Frenchy.
y'all. I've seen you guys at work. You know, somebody was working while others play foosball table. But then, there's hope in that. Very much hope. You get. But then, yeah. I feel like
I do agree with that statement, if I'm honest, my good Frenchie, because they, in their press release, they did say that they are about to usher in a new era of spatial computing, which, like you said, if they're going to do it, they're going to do it in such a big way that we aren't going to know anything different. The same way, like when we had the conversation early in the week, when you first brought this to my attention, we were geeking over how editors like myself can edit on the fly with their headset.
Me bro.
Can go crazy with it, right?
Bro. Yeah.
So now, personally, I don't mind spending that one.
How much?
Say the name. Say the amount.
$3,500.
Yeah, that's a crazy amount though.
It is a crazy amount,
is
but think about the possibilities. They're endless at the moment.
Yeah, the technology behind it is
Yeah,
insane.
and from that whole, they say, press release conference that you showed us, the 2 hour something one, there's so much that you can do with this thing that you're not now just limited to the metaverse. And that's why people are kind of believing in the metaverse community right now, that this is about to revive, let's call it a dying horse, right?
True.
Because the metaverse was slightly dying out. We got a lot of promises. People are playing games, like we mentioned. People are doing a lot of nice things on the metaverse. However, the hype has now gone.
True.
And it's community-based, but not this massive community like it used to be, right? So now, just the three of us, when we saw this, we started geeking out. We started going crazy.
True.
And we started just thinking about the possibilities of if I have one, if you have one, if Chaddy has one, or just Chad. Sorry, there's no baby names, no pet names here. Sorry, no cucarachas.
Disrespect.
I'm sorry. Can I continue?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
But like I was saying, we geeked out and we were like, the possibilities are endless, and that you could be at your place, I could be at my place, Chad could be at his, Chad could be at his place, and we could all be doing something so significant on there while linking up with each other in real time, while viewing the world around us. Because, we do have experience with the Oculus, right? We've played with the Oculus. You and I have created a game on the Oculus where we were able to immerse ourselves in the virtual reality, play with the dinosaurs, do all that type of stuff, But we were blocked off from the outside world. And I think the biggest driving factor right now is that I can be doing that. However, I can still be immersed in the outside world around me. I'm not secluded in my own little bubble anymore. So it doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing. I'm still in the real world, but they just brought the technology to me to be able to be in the real world, but also in my own little bubble at the same time, which I think is amazing.
True. Because also virtual reality is as good as it is, it's very much limiting. And then the concept of the metaverse, I feel like one of the reasons why it was dying is because the technology was also very limiting. True. You knew that you were hopping into a metaverse, but then there wasn't that you are in a metaverse and this is just another typical game. So then you can't really immerse yourself in that and see it as something very futuristic. So there was something like this being introduced. You're like, some other people get to say stuff, in a whole new lens.
Can you all hear me? Is it right? Is it good?
Lol.
Coins and Chuckles,
Oh shit.
episode 6,
Quiz.
take 3.
Let me call you back in like 15 to 3 hours. 15 minutes to 3 hours. Yeah, cool. Right now, yeah? Yeah, no, sure. Yeah. Let me know what you decided. So yeah, Apple was.
Hold on. Hold on, brother.
Coins and Chuckles,
in
episode
there.
6.
Get in there.
Camera 1 rolling, camera 2 rolling. Sound check, mic 1 fine.
Voice check.
Mic 2, fine.
Cool. Amazing grace.
Take 3.
How sweet. Apple.
First invention.
Where was I?
First invention since 2015.
First invention since 2000. What was I going to say after that?
I will say
He
something. You just say
interjected.
it. I'll interject.
And I have a question.
Yeah.
But
So just say, actually, come to think of it, it's their first invention since 2015.
Oh. Waiting for the cut so that Megan can see where the pause is so she can cut. And then, yes. And then speaking of which, it's actually Apple's first invention since 2015, which is...
True. Sorry to cut you off there, Frenchie, because think about it, right? The only difference between our iPhones from now compared to then is camera quality and their computing speeds, right?
True.
But the designs have stayed similar.
True.
The Pros all have more or less 3 cameras.
True.
The Pro Maxes are more or less the same size. If you look at the 14, the 13, the 12, I'm not so sure about. You had a 12, is more or less the same size.
It's everything. I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
the same.
Don't have a ruler. Couldn't
Yeah.
measure.
But yeah, so your point is valid.
True.
They haven't really invented anything new. They've kind of just kept on bettering what they had.
True. Which was concerning because when you look at Apple's products, line of products, you're like, this gives off that futuristic feel. But then there wasn't necessarily anything futuristic with it. And then you only... Well, there was, because they're very cool and all that stuff. But then, yeah.
I have
Stuff.
a question.
Okay.
What do you think changed Apple's mind when it came to how it ties in with the metaverse? Because remember, in the beginning, Apple was very I wouldn't say anti-metaverse.
They were against it, though.
They were against it because a lot of the policies they have within their business module didn't align with what Meta had and obviously
True.
the metaverse and those type of things.
True.
And it seems like let's take it this way. Everybody made smartphones, right? Apple went and made a smartphone, yes, but now it's basically an iPhone. It's not a smartphone. Nobody calls an iPhone a smartphone because it's,
you can
it's an
attest
iPhone.
to that. You recently joined the family.
True,
And
yes.
I
We still
know
owe you cake, by the way.
You owe me a cake.
Oh, him a cake. I can't wait for the cake.
Yes.
And I remember us having the conversation once you moved across that now you understand why many people rave about them that have them.
Yes.
Because now it's not just a phone anymore.
But my question still stands. What changed Apple's mind? Because you've got something like the iPhone that is, yes, better than any other smartphone that's out there. But then they were like, nah, we don't want to do this metaverse thing because they were like...
I think I have an answer for that.
Okay, you say I have one as well.
Okay, cool. So in Apple, I feel like Apple sways away from using certain terms for their brand identity, you know what I'm saying? So in as much as they were like, oh no, we're not going to entertain the whole concept of metaverse, but then they were like, let's create something that is kind of made for that, but then we can also cater towards the your average consumers, so that if we're like, this product is meant strictly and specifically for the metaverse, not a lot of people are going to go and buy that because they don't necessarily know. So then a lot of people, it's going to be like a one-step
Like a meta
type of
vibe.
thing. Yeah, where somebody introduces an app, like a metaverse for that headset, and then, goes from one person to the next. It's also kind of like the AI thingy. With the recent announcement of the iOS 17, they mentioned a lot of features which are kind of AI, but then they didn't use the term AI.
yeah.
Right,
I feel like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
also what contributes to the whole.
I mean, I'd say they're smart because what they did was the people who created the metaverse and who were part of it, they were like, Apple's going to have to budge one way or the other.
Sure.
But now Apple's like, okay, we'll do something, but this is going to
We're
change
not
the
in
game.
the traditional way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I mean, this Vision Pro now literally takes, personally, I'd say, literally takes away the Oculus.
Yeah.
So that was
Completely, yeah, like completely.
on what Kenny said. Like, that's why I let him speak first. Is I think you answered the question within the question. Just checked.
Probably.
Because you asked why now? Why are they choosing to do this when they explicitly said they're not going to go into this space? I think why now is because, like you said, it's not a smartphone, it's an iPhone. So it's not going to be a virtual reality headset, it's going to be a Vision Pro.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that is why now. I think that they're so used to being this massive tech conglomerate that, are innovative and at the front of the game, and they're always the go-to for stylish, innovative, luxury items that, okay, cool, you thought we'd come into the market. However, we're going to come in, but not on your terms. We're going to show you how we think it should be done, because that is how we roll, not Timothy, but the rest of them.
Yeah.
You know, I think, and I'm excited because we spoke about it last week on episode 5. But no, it's not on menu.
Damn it.
Technology. Cheddar cheese, there's not a better MC than me. I'm B rabbit. Sting like a bee, float like a butterfly. What am I? So what if I cut a guy? That I start a guy? And if you punch drunk from lunch truck the shelter, you never felt the wrath, the skelter melcher. Got the belter for the welter. Weight champ.
Oh.
You got in with a fake stamp.
Oh, let's go.
Faisal full of bullet holes. Still pulling Joes.
Oh,
Ripping from leg to toe, from head to bullet hole. Next time, pull it slow. And aim at the free world before you let it go. Instead of, oh, I just shot my dickhead. That's Eminem's Saddam.
okay.
Hot 95. That was Kenny.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Was I speaking?
I'm spend my money on bad bitches.
Mikhail was speaking last.
Oh, I heard sound, and that's what the camera was.
He did a Hot 95 freestyle.
I heard.
So, sway in the morning.
I was saying what?
What? Yeah.
You are
Oh.
saying thank you for.
Start off was in episode 5 we left it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yes, okay, cool.
Coins Chuckles, take 6. Oh, episode 6, take 4. It's been a long day, man. Yeah, so before we go any further with that, I must say, because in episode 5 we left it quite late. Like, I think Megan only said at the end of the episode. So without further ado, Ka-chow!
Oh, yeah.
We're partnered. We're powered by. We are so happy to be in association with Libex
Very.
NFT. I know Megan doesn't like this one.
Libex NFT
But you
Marketplace.
can find all their socials. Yeah.
Somewhere there.
Keep it here. Somewhere here. Right there. They even gave us
Limex water contains pure nutrients, not from the tap. You know what I'm saying? Do we have a shop for it? An online store for it?
No, we don't have any. But on a serious note, thank you to Libex for helping us on this journey. Thank you for being our partners. Thank you for powering us in the Coins and Chuckles venture so far. Kenny looks like he wants to say something that he shouldn't be saying, so I really hope Megan is going to peep him out if he does say something. But on a serious note, you can find all their socials right there. They are amazing partners. They've been riding us on this journey so far. They are the reason that we can go ahead and pull the trigger on such fancy things that, you know, just to better the audience, you guys at home, to better your experience of what the Coins and Chuckles venture is. But with that being said, I will not say what I said in episode 3 about them bills because you guys left me hanging. I would like to continue
We'll do it again.
Please do.
on to the next topic. Why am I looking at a Pikachu right now?
What?
Hey, don't ask me questions, big boy. But yeah, you know, I always tell you guys, I'd like to segue, show me on down.
Show me down Conversation Street or whatever.
Conversation.
Conversation.
Conversation Street.
Double S. Say son.
Say son. Make it sound so foreign.
C'est son.
Oh, just say I love it when you speak foreign to me.
C'est son.
But on a real note, I'd like to move over to the next topic, guys, which is Twitch and their co-founder, Fractal, which is helping...
Isn't it Fractal?
Fractal, that one.
Fractal.
Tomato,
Either or.
potato. We got it.
I don't know him, so I won't comment.
You don't know them. Okay. Well, what Fractal are doing, my good Frenchy fry, sir, is they are... Let me just fix this up since it is a crisp sound.
No, that was so good.
What?
Involved in shit.
Faisal, man.
Is it recording now? It's Faisal. Is it recording now?
Faisal, I blame
Fazil,
you.
is it
Faisal,
recording now?
I blame you. It's your
Are you
fault.
happy?
Faisal,
Check 1, 2, Fazil.
please, man.
What's Megan asking you to check now?
His vape switching off. You have one job. Fix it.
Are we good?
Felix. Yeah, fix it.
Yeah, man. Fix it, Fazil. Are we good? Can we roll on? All right, camera 2 rolling this time. Are we sure camera 2 is rolling? So I said they will allow or give the abilities, right? You guys acting interested?
We're listening.
Awesome. Coins and Chuckles, episode 6.
Take 5.
Now, we actually take 5 now. Take 5. So, my good friend Fry, you asked me to explain more, right? So what they're actually going to do is give people the ability to build, acquire, and monetize the in-game assets. And how they're going to do that is they're going to allow you to turn your in-game assets. So let's say this t-shirt, for example, it's an in-game asset. It's a skin on a player. They are going to allow you to turn that into an NFT, tokenize it, put it onto a blockchain, and make income that way, which is crazy if you think about it. Because, I mean, if we were developing a game, sorry. Yeah, thank you. Got that one. Let's just say on Unreal Engine, Unity, for example, we're sculpting everything, we're creating in-game assets. All we can do is put it on a website, ask you at home to download it, play it, and once you purchase, let's say trading coins or whatever, that's how we make our money. However, we can't then track the ledger. We can't track how much money we're taking in. We can't do so many things like how we can do on a blockchain, right? Which is why this is crazy, because now you'll be able to track your full ledger, track all transactions, it'll be transparent, and you'll be able to see exactly what is going on with your purchase history.
So they're essentially creating like a metaverse? An indirect metaverse?
Not necessarily, no. They're basically giving Web3 platforms such as NFT marketplaces more power or more opportunity to have like assets, and they're giving game developers a better way to make money, let me say.
So you're saying, if let's say I'm a game designer,
Right.
I make a game right now, Unreal Engine,
Web2 based or Web3.
any game. Does it have to specifically be Web3?
No, so the thing is they are empowering Web2 developers to start earning on Web3 platforms.
Oh, so a Web2 game, but then you're earning the same way a Web3 game would.
Exactly that,
Oh,
yes. But
so
this
that
time
makes it a
without
web-
actually having physical coding being put in. So like guys who create Web2 games, they don't actually have the knowledge or the resources to actually put a plugin. God damn,
Plugin, yes.
Jeez. A plugin to the blockchain, right? Or connect something like a MetaMask or something like that. So what Fractal is offering is
It's
a
like a
code-free solution where you don't have to go and learn coding or get a developer that's going to put that in.
Also,
Yes.
whether it's a Web2 game or Web3 game, you can add your game onto their desktop hub, which will then allow people to download basically like an Epic, like a game launcher, right? Which will then open up the various games, and then viewers can go and decide which one they want from there, which is quite cool as well.
Like a PS Store.
Like a PS Store, yeah.
Also, it goes beyond just that. The developers can actually start hosting stuff like tournaments, start giving away prizes on the blockchain with their Web2 game.
And this is all going to be exclusive to Twitch.
Not really Twitch. He's the co-founder of Twitch. I think his name is something.
Oh, it's a different product, but then he's known as the co-founder of Twitch.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
how
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
Oh, okay, fair.
His name is Justin Khan.
Justin Khan.
So he was the co-founder of Twitch, and now he's created Fractal.
Oh.
Fractal, or you can call it F Studio, because
that's
they
a cool
call
word,
it F
though.
Studio as well.
It's a cool name. I'll call it
It's
Fractal.
quite cool, huh?
Yeah, sounds like a
But
movie.
also they've come a long way. I mean, they were on platforms like Solana and other networks, and they were known for being the NFT marketplace for them, right? For their gaming. And now they've kind of said, okay, cool. Well, F Studios has done it for other people. Why can't we do it for ourselves?
What's that game? Axie
Infinity.
Infinity.
Yeah.
They've actually helped with the development of Axie Infinity.
Oh, look. So this is going to be like FIFA, but
Okay.
you can sell Messi and shit.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
not really
No,
Messi,
no.
but
Okay,
then-
this is FIFA Be a Pro, right? You have your player.
Yeah.
Your player, your own guy. You have a career mode, right? You're playing for instance, Manchester City. and you're like, you want to play for Barcelona, right? Hypothetically. And you're like, okay, I want to play for Barcelona without actually having to, let's say, continue the career until Barcelona signs you. You then purchase maybe a Barcelona kit that automatically gets you in the team. Something like that.
You also need to remember Kenny asked us to pick his team on FIFA. So he's listening to you like, who is Barcelona right now?
Yeah, I know Messi used to play for Barcelona.
Right.
Did he?
Yes.
I also know Pique.
Piqué.
Piqué.
My guy is Piqué.
That guy. Big guy.
Pika,
Oh,
Pika.
that makes sense.
Pika.
That's really cool, bro.
You feel good about yourself right now?
No, but then wait, is it going to be limited to PC only or?
At the moment, they have a desktop launcher, which is on PC, right?
Yeah.
There aren't any rumors or hearsay about if it'll go mobile. But I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Remember, Web3 games in general.
Or desktop.
Oh yeah, facts. True.
And they only actually started booming last year. Well, not last year, 2021. And so essentially they're still growing, but they're very fast growing. I do believe that they are going to get to a space where they will be console based, but I think they still have a lot of back end.
Yeah. Because didn't
development.
GTA also just confirm that they will allow that?
Yes. Did you hear that?
What?
GTA confirmed that the game you make.
Remember we spoke
the
about
game
it,
you
right?
make, the
With
money you make
GTA
in
and
game.
cryptocurrency.
Oh, the money.
The money that you make in
In-game.
game,
Is that
you
true?
can convert to
They've now
actual-
confirmed. Like literally this week, they've confirmed that the money you make as playing the game, you can now revert it into cryptocurrency.
People are billionaires on GTA, bruh.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Those
But
criminal
they'll
cartels on
obviously
GTA.
work out a currency method, right? Where let's say you have 2 billion, you maybe have 1 ETH type of vibe.
Yeah.
Hey, that's making you broke in real
Dude,
life.
imagine how people grind that game.
Do you have 1 ETH, Frenchy Fry?
Ish.
Them people ain't broke.
In Cyril's economy, it's tough. Eh?
in Uncle
Very
Cyril.
tough. It's very
But talking about the rich peoples,
Yes.
the Louis of the Vuitton.
Oh, LV.
Ooh.
L to the V.
I love brands that that immerse themselves in the culture of progression.
Similar to like Tiffany & Co.
I'm being philosophical.
Is it Tiffany & Co?
Yeah. Yes,
Tiffany
Tiffany
&
&
Co.
Co. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
But then
Goes back
with
to
Louis,
Philosopher, what?
but then with,
I still can't say it. Philosopher.
I'm trying to explain. I don't fuck up.
Philosophical. I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, load shedding.
Yeah.
But then with Louis Vuitton, I
Why are you laughing?
I don't know why he's
Why
like
is he laughing?
what's big guy making? With Louis Vuitton, I said I like brands that immerse themselves in this culture of progression and stuff. And with Louis Vuitton's case, they have done a bunch of Web3 related stuff in the past, but then given the
Like Prada, remember the online-
there's Prada and all these other brands that I don't really care about. But then with Louis
Don't say
Vuitton,
that. He doesn't mean it.
yeah,
You don't mean it.
I do. I'm not. With Louis Vuitton's case, it's like a what do you call? No shade. Megan has a thing. You can do that, ne? No,
Doesn't do it anyway.
she didn't have it. No, because you can put it like afterwards. Yeah. Damn. Look, I forgot. Ask me questions, Mikhail.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Louis Vuitton, right? They've also got a really cool name for it, which I think is awesome. Treasure trunks.
What?
Like, yeah, they're calling them treasure trunks.
You know, if I the first time you said that, if I didn't know what you were saying,
I think DBZ.
No, I thought you were gonna say trailer trunks.
What is it?
So like
don't know
trunks,
what that is.
like trunks, like
But it's
like
called
pants,
treasure.
like
Boxes.
Yeah,
Treasure
like
trunks.
boxes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
BVD.
Yeah, whatever.
No,
that is.
that's no. Wow, grew up in a whole different side of the world.
Yeah, exposing
No,
yourself.
but
you
for real though,
Frenchie.
Faisal, do you not know BVD? You know it. See, I'm not crazy.
Okay.
I know it's Friday, but I'm not crazy.
Well,
It is a thing.
Faisal, what's BVD?
Silky boxes. What silky boxes?
But
Boss, just because you came here looking like the world's best dressed man today does not mean you must know what silky boxes are.
ooh la
I'm
la.
gonna send you back to Centurion. Looking too fine to be out here today in public, boss. But sorry, BVD.
Yes, that. No, I was answering chats.
okay, we move on.
Trailer box. I don't even know how.
That was just me saying that's what it sounded like. But
Okay.
treasure trunks.
Yeah, that's the name of the NFT collection.
Okay.
Oh, I must continue.
Yeah,
you were
I did that on
talking.
purpose. I told
Oh,
to say, but I'm
sorry.
like, let me see.
So basically, they're gonna release a few hundred digital chunks, which will open registration on June 8th, which was today by them, right? They're a few hours behind, or they're ahead.
They are
No,
a few
they're
hours.
behind.
They're behind.
Who?
7 hours.
France.
I think.
The USA,
Use.
Behind 6 hours behind.
6 hours. So June 8th. No, it's now. So yesterday, right? Because it's now end of day, June 9th.
That
So-
day.
he's
That day. Yes, that
Yeah.
day.
So basically today,
Yes.
it's releasing today in the US and the UK and Germany, Japan. You mates in Australia.
No, he got excited. I'm like, who?
You didn't hear me say that we got Australian viewers.
Oh,
Good day, mate.
no, I thought, so you're like, hello, my.
Nah, my people aren't from there. My people are the New Zealand ones.
Oh.
Two different.
I thought New Zealand was like
Nah.
the coast of Australia or something.
Nah. Them is Maoris and Aborigines are the original culture. Or not, let me not say original. They're one of the first cultures in Australia.
Was Aborigines an actual term?
Yes.
Oh, I heard it from Trevor Noah some.
Yes, but you've thrown me completely off.
Oh.
Australia. You guys can basically purchase the NFTs on the 16th of June for $39,000, including tax.
Cheap.
Without tax in parts of the US, which is basically gonna it's part of the roadmap because they wanna how can I say, they wanna incentivize people from the US to buy the NFT collection. And that is why they're offering that as an incentive via their roadmap. If you purchase it in the US, you do not pay tax.
Oh,
Which is unfair, but
true.
like,
Megan, take notes.
what if I add a VPN US? Can I still get without tax?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow. Trying to rob them, bro.
100% is unfair. But I'm getting sidetracked. Basically, it's gonna have utility, and you will basically have access. You'll unlock when you purchase these treasure chunks. That you will have access to upcoming Louis Vuitton products and immersive events. So they plan to release limited products and experiences at like regular intervals throughout the year. And if you purchase these trunks, it's like, remember when Yeezy was like, we're bringing them to South Africa. You can go to Adidas. You can't purchase them. You can buy a ticket for the raffle to maybe buy the Adidas.
Yeah.
The Yeezy. That's the same thing they're doing. They're like, buy it, and you'll basically get a
Cut.
chance.
Yes.
Fuck's
My
going
vape was
on?
off.
No, sit. We're back.
And you will basically get an opportunity to be privy
Yes.
and be in the know-how to our upcoming events, our popular products that are coming up. So I think that it is cool in that sense.
I think there is one thing that might concern buyers. Though. Not really, because, I mean, it's Louis Vuitton.
Sure.
Whatever they do because they can do it.
They got the money.
Yeah, but I'm reading here, it says that NFT holders won't be able to sell their treasure trunks.
No.
However, they can sell individual items that they mint
In the future. Yeah.
But that's cool though.
Yeah,
I think
kind
from
of cool. Yeah.
I think it's basically a way of, let's just picture Bored Ape did this, right? It's, you've bought your Bored Ape, you've gotten access to this immersive world that we're giving you,
Yeah.
right? However, we don't want you to lose access to this because then we lose our customer database and clientele.
Yeah.
So you can't sell this ticket you bought to come and see us and talk to us and be on our yacht because we like to have you on our yacht. However, if you buy something from us in the future, then you can mint and you can sell it. How's that?
Smart, actually.
I find it kind of
Good way to make money.
cool. And also, we're speaking about this so casually. Like, this is not an actual brand that is actively involving themselves in the NFT space and actually creating products meant for the NFT space. Because some brands are just like, oh, we've heard of NFTs. They're very cool. So let's just make our own pictures, throw our brand over there and just sell it as it is. Which is,
But they've been immersing themselves in various projects. And the owner, I think it was in 2019, I think it was LVMH, announced that they're going to roll out on the Aurora blockchain to track their luxury goods sales via NFTs. But then after that, you said you didn't like them, but they did partner with those people at Prada and also Cartier to create an Aura blockchain consortium to crack down on all the fake things that are being sold. Because there are lots of people with them fake Louis V's up in this world.
Genuine fakes.
What, didn't they just crack down in Durban where they found all that stuff?
DM to buy.
No, he's lying.
Miguel is laughing. Oh my God. I just remember that.
You're
Nigga, your thing
you're
is
part
in
of
Durban
that.
right now.
Hey.
No, the courier.
Yeah, the Korea.
Your courier's in Durban and they stopped the ship.
But with that being
Your
said,
techies are not coming. He was angry. He really thought his stuff was in Durban.
I was about to
He's like, no,
hey.
my stuff in Durban. We're like, you bought fake stuff, bruh. It's in Durban.
but on that note, do you want to let the people know about Cage Warriors?
Yes. So, we're actually supposed to be talking about this after the previous topic, but we're here now, so
We
it's
got
fine.
lost.
So, a couple episodes ago, when was it? Episode 3? 4?
Episode 3 and 4, yeah.
Yes. We spoke about our upcoming game. At the time, it was Pixel Card Arena. That is still happening. We have now jumped on a different game.
Because we love work.
Yes, we do. And
Damn, y'all are fast.
we are. However, this game will be called Cage Warriors. It's not necessarily
In a cage.
in a cage, but
No warriors were harmed in the cage.
during this process. So it will be a game that would be card-based. It would be a Web3 blockchain game. You will be able to tie in with the Libix NFT marketplace, who we are powered with, and you'd be able to buy your assets on the game to play the game, to be able to beat whoever you want.
Okay, but then I don't know what the game is about.
TV. Oh, hell no. Oh, that's fine.
No.
Yo, man.
Let's go.
What's up, man?
Kenny!
I'm in the. Oh, shit. I have to head.
Coins and Chuckles,
Coins and Chuckles.
episode 6,
Again.
take
Right.
6.
Camera ready?
He's always on the phone like some drug dealer.
Sound speak? Sound speak.
I'm on to my rest.
Get off the phone, nigga.
3, 2, I'm hearing background noise.
You're screaming.
Oh, okay. I'll call you. Ekefejam.
Why is he putting his speaker by the mic so they can hear what the conversation is
incentive.
having?
Yeah.
He's stroking the mic.
Get out.
Kenneth is now muted for all you fans at home since he doesn't respect you guys and he's on
Please,
his
everybody,
telephone.
please. We are so sorry for Kenny's disrespectful behavior.
Has
Seems like it.
Kenny been unmuted?
Let's
go.
go. Mute it. You can mute somebody.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's that shit I'm talking about right there.
Well, you'd be the one that's going to be
You were
muted.
saying Metaverse?
Yes. So, creatures from all over the metaverse or
Sorry.
metavi
Metavi,
or
yes.
metavoir,
Yes, metavoir.
doesn't matter, whichever
Indeed.
one.
Volivoir, Abichois.
They all come to the cage,
Bissoir.
and in the cage are the cage games, right? And what's wrong? Are you okay?
Huh? No, me just started speaking French out of nowhere, and I'm like, how does he even know French? And I'm
Moulin
like, oh.
Rouge, bro.
I'm like,
You
oh,
know
it's
that song.
it's Mika, so let me, never mind.
Yeah, it's him. Yeah, studies books and stuff like that.
Yes, Metavoir.
Metav. So anyway, everyone comes to the cage games, and they all have a sole purpose. Each and
Yeah,
every
they have
creature
a backstory.
has a backstory as to why they got there and what their reason is for winning the cage warriors.
So, can I interject?
yes, go for it.
So, on what Just Chad is saying, let's just say we are 3 characters, right? So, there's the Frenchy Fry, there's Just Chad, there's Vikal. The Frenchy Fry, his village has gotten sick. They're all struggling without medicine.
He's calling you a village
Why
boy.
my village, me, bro?
Listen, we all have our own villages.
Yeah, but why mine? What
Shaka Zulu, bro.
No. Because you are suffering from the flu right now, you're not?
Yes.
So I'm using a real world example. Your
So you
village got
give
sick.
your flu to the village, the
100%.
village die, and you're like, alright, I have to avenge my village.
No. No.
I'm a go
Who's
and fight.
writing this story, bro?
Can I continue with the
Hey, that's a good story. I think we should add that.
So, your village was struck down by this bad flu. You don't have
died.
it as bad as them. You have now traveled to the Cage Warriors Arena to win the prize money, to take it back, to get medical care for your village, and that is your motivation for coming to Cage Warriors and winning it. Just Chad. Just Chad's car is broken. It's making funny sounds. He has a wife and a daughter at home that need this vehicle to be working, you know? Like they need it to be
Is
working.
he emphasizing?
And Just Chad has a specific skill set like Liam Neeson that he knows he can always go back to it This is why he's gonna go to the cage arenas to get the money to avenge his car that is always broken, so that he can fix it.
Hey, bro, is my car with Hulk?
Yeah,
Avenging cars.
he threw it, boss.
He threw it at us.
Yeah, and
And you're there like,
I was about to say, right?
100%. But that is why he wants to take the money back, so he can get his car, so he can look after his family, so he can do the things. And he has that skill set, you know? Then you get Vikhail.
perfect one. I got the perfect one.
Okay, go.
His dog gets sick. Takes his dog.
Too soon, my man.
He takes his dog.
Too soon.
Takes his dog to the vet.
Too soon.
They tell him, "Hey yo, it's either we keep your dog or you make the money." He's like, "I'll make the money."
Thank you, Chad.
Yeah, you're welcome.
For avenging us, bro.
Lovely.
It was too soon.
You can't write your own story. Hold on.
Okay, but now do you get basically there's different characters from different walks of life that are coming into this game. They all have their own specific reasoning for wanting to win the tournament, so that they can go back to wherever they are and do what they need to do. Your village, his car, my dog.
Do you choose what to do with the money after you've won it?
Yes.
Because I was about to say.
Okay, about those mechanics we can get to. I'm explaining it right now.
You don't win actual money. Like it's just your character's
Yeah, in the
backstory.
game. I was about to say, fuck, bro.
Yeah,
Spending my money
in-game
on
currency, you'll have that. However, it does tie in with your MetaMask, so you can use actual money when you go and buy those. And when you go and buy one of the characters on the NFT marketplace, you use those specific characters to try and win the game, right? Me versus you, you've got 1 ETH, I've got 2 ETH, right? Essentially, that's how much. Hold on.
You calling me bro?
Hold on, bro. Let me explain.
In front of the new
Nigga, are you
microphone?
kidding?
No, this is gonna work in your favor.
Okay.
This is gonna work in your favor, right? You purchase a card for 1 ETH. I purchase a card for 2 ETH, right? Statistically, they more or less the same in terms of power, in terms of health, and those type of things, right? We play against each other because it's gonna be a multiplayer game. We play against each other, you versus me, and you beat me, right? Your card then increases by 1 ETH.
And his drops to 1.
And mine, so mine was 2, yours was 1, right? We fight each other. You win. My card then becomes worth 1 ETH. Your card, because it was the winning card, ups in value because it was 1 ETH. You won the match, now it's 2 ETH, which means you can then go and trade that card or sell it.
For a rare card, or you can keep on playing.
Or you can keep on playing,
to level
strengthening
up
that
your
specific card.
Then, if, for example, if it's worth 10 ETH, right, and there's a legendary hero or character that's worth, for example, 10 ETH, and you know that person has 100 attack, 100 whatever, and you're just going to demolish people, you go and then sell yours or trade it with the person that has the legendary character, and then you just go back and you just start wiping people, just manning the ends, just road manning it.
So you understand why I say it worked in your favor now?
I think you guys might have to revise your prices, hey, in today's
No,
economy.
it's hypothetical.
What
It's
Ethereum.
hypothetical.
It's hypothetical. Dude,
Damn.
it's going to be on the LBX chain, which is the LabX chain,
Yes.
which they've also helped
Because
us.
they believe in us and we believe in them.
Exactly. So it won't be... And also, you can purchase...
Yeah.
You can
That's why
purchase...
that note, I was like, hey, proof. Yeah. Hey,
You can purchase your NFTs using SR as well if you're not into the whole, MetaMask type thing. Because we want this game to be for everybody, not
True.
just for... Because we don't want to force people to be like, hey, yo, you have to go blockchain.
Because what if there's a kid that's been playing Fortnite, they love the game, and they're like, Mom, I want to play Cage Warriors. And Mom's like, now I have to give my house address, I have to give my bank
what
statement,
scam
I
is
have to-
this?
What are you trying to scam me out of? First you robbed my credit card of 500 V-Bucks, now what's going on? There's the SR option for them as well.
Oh, okay, fair. That's really cool.
But yeah, we've got multiple payment gateways for those people who'd like to pay different. different
When is the expected launch year?
launch here. We're trying to hopefully do it by this year. We'll see. And I think you just have to wait and see. We'll tell you guys more. We'll release more content.
Go
So
on.
tell me, how do you feel about it, Chad? The game.
Why, Kenny? I feel pretty chuffed, if you may ask.
What about you, Mikhail? Ever since growing up, have you imagined that you're going to be building games one day?
Stress, Baba, stress.
Stress. Amazing, amazing. Well, there you have it, folks. Their upcoming new game.
I have a question.
Stay tuned for more news.
I have a question.
I have a question. How's Kanji going?
You know, in life there's haters, and there's whatever this is. There's whatever. Yes.
But on that note, right, we've mentioned Cage Warriors, and the reason I brought up Cage Warriors even though we were supposed to speak about a topic ahead, right?
Yes.
Is Horn Ventures has basically led Argus Labs with a $10 million raise in Ethereum gaming
What you
networks.
said, Haunt Ventures.
Not Horn. I said
Ventures,
Horn.
Haunt Ventures.
Horn.
For those who understand Afrikaans, yes. Haunt Ventures. But no.
Horn Ventures.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's Horn Ventures, yeah.
Haunt Ventures.
When you said like that, I mentioned like dark Avengers. Like, but they're literally dark, like black. Like black.
they...
Black.
These mics pick up everything you're saying.
Yeah, he knows that.
There's no more of the
Even-
you speaking nonsense in the background and then we don't pick anything up.
I can whisper.
You can't be racist anymore now.
No.
Oh, my bad. Hey, no dark Avengers here. Haunt Ventures.
Haunt Ventures.
Yes, sir.
Right, sorry, you were saying.
I was saying, with that being said, they have led Argus Labs in a 10 million raise for Ethereum gaming networks. And what that means is they're basically building an Ethereum layer 2 network of gaming blockchains via their world engine that is going to allow gamers, essentially you and I, because he stopped playing, to code their own on-chain mods.
What?
Yeah.
That is
The
fire.
on-chain what?
Mods.
Is that possible?
Mods.
Is that possible?
Mods.
Is that possible?
So basically, you will create a SDK, which is a software developer kit that will enable you to create your own dedicated layer 2 blockchain networks using zero knowledge proofs, right, on Ethereum. So you don't have to have much knowledge of what you're actually doing because the SDK toolkit will do it for you, right? And you'll basically be able to choose to what extent you want your game to live on, which chain you want your game to live on. And with that being said, it will then also allow you to create your own on-chain mods. So if, for example, let's just go back to GTA 5 when we played online, right? There's 5M. We can mention those things. It's public knowledge, right?
It's public service.
Yeah, so 5M, it's a role-playing server on GTA 5 where we'd have to create a whole backstory. So my backstory was I was a fisherman from Colombia. I'm broke. I came to this city in, what's the city called? Los Santos.
Yeah, Liberty City.
Liberty City, yeah. I came to the city and I'm trying to make a name for myself. So I'm just start slanging and banging. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I'm stuck on the SDK thing. So a memory card.
That's not an SDK.
Oh.
That's an SD.
Okay, fair. My bad.
You want me?
SDK.
I was living a life all my life.
Development kit.
Break it down.
So what is a micro? What is that thing?
Micro SD.
Memory card.
SD.
Memory card. What is it? What's it?
Isn't SanDisk?
SanDisk.
Yeah.
No, that's a brand. That's a brand.
Oh, yeah, SD.
Oh,
Megan, what's SD stand for? You don't know also. Faisal, you work in IT. Soft drive, software drive, solid drive, solid state drive. That's SSD, solid drive. Nah, it stands for solid drive. Micro solid drive. Faisal actually works in IT, right? That's his first full-time job. And if we get this wrong, blame him.
First of all, I'm blessed. Wow. I know that guy from varsity. He's selling his thing. He was on stage. How did he graduate?
But we're getting lost, right? So they're basically going to allow you to...
Where are you going?
Brother.
Faisal, put the headphones on, brother. And put the VFX on, brother. You know which one we need. Going right, Centurion.
Faisal! Can't go home too late. Your sister will ground you.
I'm looking for him.
I'm now home.
I'm looking for. Where's an open?
God damn.
Where's an open vape? Huh?
On a serious note, the sweet please don't love it.
We can't chase you, dog. We're gonna get stuck here.
I was planning it.
Are we
There
good?
you go.
You run weird, though.
Should I not?
Kenny, you run funny.
Yeah?
Yeah, you run funny.
What?
I've never seen someone physically run with their knees here. Like this.
Okay, fair.
All right,
I
cool.
don't have vape.
Okay,
That's fine.
so
Wait, when are you all gonna do the outro?
After we're done with the topics.
So we have. This is the last topic.
Yeah, after this.
So when we do this, we'll cut before you'll do the outro and we'll go sit there. So that when he decides to do his disappearing act,
We got
Follow
it.
him.
we'll follow him.
You'll follow me.
Nuts.
Okay, I won't run there.
No, but do it.
I should run.
Hey, this one's confusing. Don't do it, man.
Did you change my voice back, Fazil? Am I still the monster, Fazil?
Stop it.
You want the monster, you're like that might
Is it alive?
Was I like Ivan?
Take it here.
Take it here.
Yeah, take it here. It's
Take it.
take it here.
Are we good?
I don't know why I thought that would work.
Well,
I don't know.
My Frenchy fry. What that basically means is they will allow user-generated code on the blockchain. So, for example, like I was saying, 5M, right? My story in the server was on GTA 5 that I was this poor fisherman from Colombia, and I came there and I needed to make some money, you know, because I ain't got nothing to my name.
Living the American
Living the American dream. I'm Tony Montana. Say hello to my little friend.
Wait, do you guys still play it?
from time.
From time to time, when we get the time. You know, we have families.
Unfortunately, at the time we played it on PC, so we could play
Yeah.
together. Now
Oh.
we're
Now
on
we just
different
play alone.
consoles because
Different consoles.
hey,
I'm assuming that
Rockstar,
one uses-
fix the Xbox and PlayStation thing, please. Like we're
But-
trying to play with our friends.
With that being said, right? Cool. So I'm online. I have to play my role. So you have to write a whole backstory to 5M. You have to let them know what your identity is, what you want to do, a whole life backstory, and then they accept you on the server or not, and then you have to stick to that role. Otherwise, they kick you out, right? So I can't just be like, I'm a lonely fisherman from Colombia, and then just be like, I'm Tony
anything.
Montana. Rock up, say hello to my little friend.
How would they know?
So
You get monitored on the server.
it's called whitelisting. So similar to like NFTs and those type of things. Whitelisted.
Megan, he can help us with whitelistings.
Right, yeah. So a whitelist is basically he submits his story, his fisherman story.
Yeah.
And the people who own the servers and control the servers or created the servers, they'll review his profile. And if it matches what their requirements are, then they allow him in. If it doesn't, they reject his submission.
Sorry.
So,
Try again.
however, because it's whitelisted, you have to follow the rules. So you come in as a fisherman, right?
Yeah.
Let's say his personality is calm. He's not aggressive. He's spontaneous.
Why are you laughing though?
No,
and
because in my head I'm like, that's what you would submit, but then along the way you realize that you have some, life
the problem
issues.
is you cannot go against what you
Yeah,
submit
then they kick you out the server.
because then they kick you out. So, for instance, if he says, "I don't break the rules. I'm not a criminal," then there are other players, actual players, in the game, right? People who are cops, people who are criminals, people
Yeah.
who work in stores. And what they do is, he'll, for instance, be driving. You do that, brother.
Oh, thank you.
And a cop will pull him over. This cop is an actual player on the other side. Ask for his credentials. He'll hand that. They'll see it.
License and
literally,
registration,
there's
please,
ID,
sir.
everything, bro. Then they're like, okay, you're not one to break the rules. Why are you breaking the rules?
Are we still talking about GTA?
Yes, we are.
The whitelist server.
Isn't that a game where you just steal cars and shoot people?
No, this is a
That is the
role-playing
original
server.
game. The mods, 5M mods. And this is what we're talking about here with Horn.
With Horn, they are allowing on-chain add-ons, right? So user add-ons. So 5M is a user add-on in GTA.
right.
It's a user add-on server. So now Horn are basically allowing user add-ons onto the chain. So user-created add-ons onto the chain. So this is how we got into the 5M topic.
Oh.
Let me put it in Blender terms because you like Blender.
Yes, yes.
Even though it's always hurting your heart.
So
Ush.
you've got Blender. You need to sculpt a car, right? Because you were busy with the car earlier this week. So you have to sculpt the car, but it's gonna take time, and you know it's gonna take time, right? So what do? You go to Sketchfab, and you like car,
Yes.
and they give you a whole bunch of cars, right? It's similar to that. However, it's more like a
I'm just looking at
You
you.
can
Like,
only
don't
get
give
it.
the game away, big boy.
You can only get a car.
No.
I was like,
No,
these are
not
insider
that.
trading
I'm saying
secrets.
him.
Okay.
We do our own thing.
Yeah.
Him. Because he does projects so fast and so many
Yeah.
of them at the same time, he
Yeah,
sometimes
don't-
gets
Yeah,
assets.
don't give his game away.
Creative steal, bro. That's what we do.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We steal ideas, not like.
There we go. We don't steal
Yeah.
assets.
But on that note, I think that's all we have for now.
Yeah, I think.
What?
Wow!
Let's
He
go.
wrapped us up. He was like, yeah. So I got a family. I gotta go home. That's all we have for today, folks.
God damn it.
But that's what I'm just trying to explain. I don't think my explanation came out the way.
No,
it's
I
supposed
understood
to,
you.
but yeah.
Cool. So with that being said, right, I have one final question before we wrap up. What do you think of the new situation? I think it's nice.
Situation of what?
The situation.
Oh, this is a situation I can live with on a daily basis. Kenny's thirsting
Road.
over the road.
You're like a roadman.
No, the name of the thing is road.
Yeah, ROD. Yeah.
ROD.
But
Rode.
yeah, I just wanted to ask you how you guys felt about it because that's our first actual episode with the equipment. We're still getting used to it, we're still trying things out.
Yeah.
So if there are flops, if Kenny doesn't have enough beeps, you know,
We're coming for Megan.
Personally, I do feel like this is awesome because I'm excited. Now I'm really excited to see the end product, to see this episode.
No, when you said awesome, I said I think it's awesome because you can do that.
Oh, he thinks it's awesome because he can do that.
because you can play with the tool.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that we have proper sound
Yeah,
for you guys so that you guys can hear us and finally understand when Kenny whispers rubbish.
And with that being said, we outie and as
we outie like Spouty.
we outie like Spouty.
We gotta
We're
go.
about to split like banana. But before we do that, thank you so much for watching Coins and Chuckles episode 6. I don't know, it just flowed today. It seemed like it was a lot of, just a lot. It felt like there might not have been enough coins.
Yes,
day.
that's what I
It
was
was
about
a
to say.
day
I'm
and a
like,
half,
it felt
guys.
a bit shorter.
Yeah, it felt a bit shorter, but you never know. But with that being said, you guys also love the chuckles a lot. So I'm hoping that you guys still ride with us. Hoping that you guys enjoy this episode as much as we enjoyed filming this today. My crip.
Hell yeah. Southside.
doing up
you know
gang
what I'm saying? Grand
signs.
Central, you know what I'm saying?
But like
Not
I
a
said,
gangster place, bro.
not a gangster place, my home dog.
We're esteemed gangsters.
Just because our cultures are blue.
You a crip now.
Hell yeah.
You gonna crip walk out of here?
You're about to get shot, my friend.
Don't be doing those things.
Like gangsters, I'm just doing
Guys,
Making
he's
hearts.
just not doing that. Yeah, he's not
But-
a gangster.
Nevertheless, gentlemen, brethren, kind, esteemed Timothy's, thank you for this awesome episode. Guys, you can
Indeed.
follow us on all socials, Coins and Chuckles. We're on all of them. I know we said in the first episode, you can find us on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. We are working on that.
Megan, you working on that now? 100%. Megan's working on that.
We'll be there soon. We will come through. We know you guys have all said you want to see the Faisal, you want to see the Megan. Get us to episode 10 and you will not only get a Vic Hyle series, you will see the Megan in a wild habitat in front of the camera. You will see... you will see the Mac Daddy Faisal just prancing around from the headquarters of Centurion in front of your cameras in esteemed 4K with his Big Daddy Tony Montana chain.
His name's
a pimp.
Faisal, and the F is for flop.
Damn!
I was going to say it stands for philosophical. But with that being said,
Doesn't
thank
get
you so
bigger
much
than
for
that.
watching. You can find us at Coins and Chuckles over here. Like we said in the beginning, thank you for Libix riding this journey with us. You can find their socials, Libix NFT Marketplace. We will see you guys at episode 7. Gentlemen, well, thank you.
Why, thank you. Thank you, brother.
Hold on a second, let me move my Steam's microphone.
Because you're esteemed Timothy.
Money. Oh,
Thank you.
just wait.
Look at the Timothy's. Okay, I'm going. Bye-bye now.
I'm gonna take this with me.
Can you come in with us?
Huh?